A UNESCO deliberative body unanimously recommended nongak as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage. The final decision is due at the end of this month during a UNESCO meeting in Paris. Nongak is up for UNESCO recognition, as is the North Korean folk song Arirang. Considering that registration usually follows the preliminary decision, it is expected that nongak will be added to the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List as Korea's 17th item. A symposium co-organized by Korea and the World Bank was held at the COEX Intercontinental Hotel. In an address, President Park Geun-hye emphasized that it is important to focus on happiness in education and foster creative talents. The symposium was hosted by the Korea Education Development Institute and the World Bank. The event was attended by some 300 people, including educational and economic experts from many nations, including Korea, the United States, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Reporter Hwang Jong-rae hosted the live televised broadcast of the event, and Presidential Office correspondent Choi You-sun gave us an in-depth look through a news package. One-person households rose to more than 25% of all households in 2012. One-person households include singles in their 30s and 40s, college students who live alone, fathers who work in Korea while their families live and study abroad, and the elderly. The solo economy is on the rise for such one-person households, and household appliances are becoming smaller and more refined. Things like one-person rice cookers and mini washing machines are out on the market. A recent Korea Chamber of Commerce and Industry survey showed that solo dwellers consume more than 3 to 4-member households. Single-person households are on the rise, and various services, like those related to shopping and elderly care, are expected to grow.
My name is Eunice Yim, and I'm the arts and culture reporter for Arirang News, and I come out and present all my pieces on both Korea Today, which is a morning show, along with the 2 o'clock news.
Good afternoon, you're absolutely right.
The stories dealt with in news broadcasts are mostly centered on politics, the economy, and other serious issues. For this reason, the arts and culture segment is viewed as a bit of relief from the hard news. The Arts and Culture segment is produced every day by Uni and a producer. She's been working for almost a year with the producer, and the two show excellent chemistry.
도자기랑 다 해보는 그런 거 좀 진열 많이 해주셨대. 그리고 지금 가을이니까 그 뒤에도 이제 그렇게 되게 예쁘다고 하시니까.
그럼 큐레이터 인터뷰 안 따죠?
큐레이터 인터뷰는 안 하고 이번에는 더 이제 황정래 선생님 그거에 맞춰서 팔로우하는 식으로.
Today, Uni is going to meet a legendary ceramic artist. She carefully goes through the prepared materials once again after discussing the concept behind the story with the producer.
I try to, of course, cover exhibitions and various events that take place, some of the larger events that take place here in Korea, but I also like to cover artists as well, specific artists, and so I have a personal preference for ceramics. And so this artist really caught my attention because she's supposed to be one of the most legendary ceramic artists in Korea. She's 3 generations of ceramic artists in her family, and so I really wanted to get to know her better, get to know her work better, and I think it was a good idea. But definitely chose it because of the ceramic aspect of it and because of her place in Korea's arts and culture, I guess, community as well. She is one of the legendary ceramic artists here.
안녕하세요.
나무가 너무 예쁘네요.
예뻐요. 매일매일 달라져요, 색깔이. 네.
펑펑 나무나지.
돌이지? 네, 그것도 도자기예요. 도자기 우리 아들이 만든 거예요.
아, 진짜요?
네. 도자기 만든 거예요. 네.
Uni's crew is very excited about the unique ceramic pieces located all throughout the garden.
이것도 도자기죠?
네, 도자기예요.
철인지.
요것도 도자기예요. 요거요.
아, 이렇게 꽃
이렇게 해서
앞에
꽃을 심어놓은
되게
거예요.
자연스럽게
예.
되게 예뻐요.
예쁘죠?
네.
Ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae makes creative and original pieces. The curiosity about her creations abounds.
아버지 때문에 시작했죠.
아버지가 하셨죠. 네.
그래서 계속 좋아하셔서 계속.
이제 어려서부터 이제 아버지가 하셨기 때문에 집에서 나도 흙을 주물르고 소꿉장난도 만들고 그랬죠.
네. 저도 도자기 되게 좋아하셨던 거죠. 되게 하는 거 되게 좋아요. 손으로 만드는 거.
그렇죠.
네.
좋아요.
그래서
그리고 이 흙을 주물면요.
네.
건강에 좋아요. 흙 주무르는 게 몸에 좋습니다.
아.
경상도 전라도 이쪽에는 정토가 많이 있습니다. 우리나라. 그래서 얼마든지 했어요. 그래서 아주 일본 사람이 와서 참 부러워해요. 우리나라 흙이 많다고. 그래 다행해요 우리나라. 그래서 도자기가 이렇게 많이 만들어진 거예요. 자연에서 있잖아요. 그래서 이제 그 나무를 본다거나 풀을 본다거나 거기서 이제 이미지가 나오죠. 고정되어 있지 않고 옛날에 청자나 백자는 고정되어 있잖아요. 문양은 다양하지만. 근데 움직이는 건 없잖아요. 근데 저는 이제 귀할 보니까 움직이는 느낌을 주는. 그래서
Yoon-hee's eyes sparkle when she hears the ceramist talk about using a paintbrush or gwyeol for touch-ups.
So I've met a few ceramic artists, and I really value, a lot of them have this sense of calm, this sense of very serenity with them, and so I was kind of expecting that with her as well. But when I first met her, the first thing that struck me was her age, obviously. She's 87 years old, and she's still practicing, she's still making different works, which is amazing to me. So talking to her, I was also surprised at how alert she was in everything she was doing. And so, you know, she's been doing this for decades, I mean, years, way longer than I've been alive. And she still had this passion for ceramics that I really was inspired by and I really grew to appreciate. And so that kind of passion for ceramics, that passion for any type of art that doesn't die with years and years and years, I really valued in her. And so I really felt that while talking to her.
After the interview, Yoon-hee stops by an exhibition hall to see the works of ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae.
이거도 많이 예쁜데.
For the arts and culture segment, depending on the artist and their works, different filming equipment and angles are used. An ultra-definition DSLR camera is being brought in today.
와, 너무 멋있어. 역사 같아.
Hwang Jong-rae's father spent his whole life making ceramic pieces, and his daughter is still making ceramic works. Yoon-hee is deeply touched by the works created by the father-daughter team. Yoon-hee finishes looking at the pieces, and she soon begins to learn about the ones made with the gwyeol paintbrush.
이거 어떻게 하셨어요?
이거는 이제 여기 유약이 한 가지, 두 가지, 세 가지.
와, 이거는
칼라.
그 글레이즈가
매트요.
After talking it over with the producer, Yoon-hee decides to film the interview in the small yet tidy room.
선생님 도자기 어떻게 하시는 거 그거 조금 설명해 주세요.
도자기 가지고 다 생활 도자기 쓰고 있습니다. 생활할 수 있는 하나의 도구예요. 도자기는. 그래서 이왕이면 나는 생활 도자기를 그런데 좀 이제 그 예술성 있는 그런 그 시대에 맞는 독창성인 그런 그거를 이제 만들어서 생활 도자기에게 한 거가 이게 다 생활 도자기입니다.
It's a small room, but Yoon-hee chose it because she wants to show the pieces exhibited on various shelves during the interview with ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae.
도자기도 중요한 거예요.
선생님한테 도자기가 어떤 식으로 변해갔는지 설명 좀 부탁드려도 될까요?
시대에 따라가서
The arts and culture segment story is organized with Yoon-hee and the producer in charge working in tune, so they consult with each other on everything from the filming to the script.
감사합니다.
네, 여기서. That definitely helps me in writing because when I go there, I mean, I have so many things going on in my head, like how am I going to write this story? I always go with an idea of what direction I want to go in, but of course, it never happens that way. I'll go there and Like for the ceramic one, for instance, I was expecting to cover her, I guess, history and her superiority in ceramics. But when I got there, you know, she was this amazing person who just had so many ideas, who was so inspired by just life. And I was really touched by that. And so I kind of wanted to shift directions in my report. And I think my producer really got that. And he kind of picked up on that as well. So we were able to, when interviewing her, go back and forth and get everything about her and really get a good interview out of her that we hope to put in the report and hope to share with the viewers.
Time passes and it's late in the afternoon. All the pieces are filmed one by one with the DSLR camera and the interview is done. A lot of effort is being put into the process. And because of their hard work, ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae willingly opened up her workroom to them.
그래서 지금 뭐 하시는 거예요? 지금 다음에 뭐 해야 돼요?
이게 이제 이렇게 해서 이제 마무리 지어야 돼요.
네, 보여주세요.
Hwang Jong-rae continued with the family business and became Korea's first-generation female ceramic artist. She has now been active for more than 60 years. Hwang Jong-rae is known by many titles, and Yoon-hee observes her work process very carefully.
그 색칠하시면서 같이 조금 얘기를 나누시면서 색칠하셔도 되죠.
Everyone moves to different rooms to follow the process of how a ceramic piece is made, and Yoon-hee continuously asks questions.
이거도 지금
음각. 네.
이거 어떻게 하셨어요? 음각은요?
백선감을 칠해가지고
네.
조각 칼로 이게
칼로.
네, 칼로 이렇게 하는 거예요. 말려서 한번 구운 거예요.
Ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae is now a senior artist, but she is still full of imagination when it comes to expressing herself through pottery. It is now time to film the process of using a paintbrush, the gwiyal. It's a unique technique that ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae employs.
이제 이게 우리 귀알이거든요. 이게 귀알인데 이거 가지고 이제 이렇게 이게 흰 거예요. 흰 걸로 이제 먼저 이렇게 해서 이게 이제 운동도가 제일 먼저 얇은 거예요. 네. 진하게 해서 또 두 번째.
To add life to the pottery pieces. That's the distinct feature of using the gwiyal.
이렇게 돌아가면서 내요. 까만 색깔로 이제 또 이렇게 해서 지내요. 저기 생동감이 나죠. 정지가 되어 있는 게 아니라 움직이는 느낌을 주는 거죠. 귀알이. 귀알이라는 게 그게 특징이에요. 네. 한 번, 두 번, 세 번. 또 까만 걸로 한 번, 두 번, 세 번 이렇게 해서 다 해서 6번 이게 이제 작품에 6번 왔다 갔다 하는 거죠, 이게.
The sweeping motion of the tip of the brush creates a unique pattern on the pottery piece and adds a lively touch. Covering ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae's story is coming to an end.
앞으로 미래의 도자기는 어떻게 될 거라고?
그거는 이제 미래 요새 애들은요 조형 작품을 많이 만들기 때문에 이런 부스러운 건 형태를 조형적으로 해요. 앞으로 갈수록 변화하는 것이 문화예요. 역사성에 있는 게 문화입니다. 그러니까는 젊은 애들이 하는 거는 그 시대 때 맞는 그 사회성이라든가 환경 여기에 맞게 하는 것이 문화예요. 그러니까 그런 똑같은 거 값벼는 거는 그런 발전한 게 아니에요.
선생님 너무 감사합니다. 좋은 말씀.
고맙습니다. 선생님들 수고 많이 하셨죠.
It's called gwiyal, and that's what she's known for. It's this natural like brush stroke on the side of her work that she says emulates this kind of movement that she is inspired by as an artist. And so we asked her beforehand to show us some of that, show us some of her doing that on some of her current pieces. But she said there that she couldn't actually show us the actual creation of those brush strokes because of a very specific reason. She said that when she does this, she doesn't just create and just draw whatever she feels like. She says she has to think about the shape. She has to think about the movement, where she gets inspired from. She says she'll see a flower outside and she'll get this sense of the flower and its position in nature and what it's doing, its movement, and then she'll get inspiration from that. I was at first disappointed that she wasn't going to show us that creation, but in the end I really understood her as an artist, and I felt that she has every right to, not just create whatever she wants and just put put out things like, factory, like a machine, but really each one of her works is very special, and she said each one is unique because every brushstroke is not the same.
Good afternoon, Yoon-hee.
Good afternoon, welcome back.
And has been known for taking bold risks with her art, so take a look at this master craftsman.
Ceramic artist Hwang Jong-rae molds and shapes the cool clay of Mother Earth into works of art.
Reporter Yim Yoon-hee prepares fun and easy-to-comprehend arts and culture stories for the viewers every day.
Like Hwang shows influences of the traditional depicted in a modern day,
Yoon-hee's qualities stand out in the arts and culture segment, and today's story is a perfect example.
From my personal experience, I have met so many people who are so busy. They don't have time to go see a musical. They don't have time to go see a play. But I think it's also really important to culture yourself, to see these musicians, to see these actors on the stage. And I hope with my reports, I can inspire people to want to go see a musical when we have so many theaters, so many venues in Korea offering opportunities to go see them. And I think that's something that I really want to show the audience. And for me, I have been so blessed. I'm so lucky to be able to see all these things, to meet all these people. And I hope in the future I continue to meet amazing artists. I mean, there's seriously no end. I think I want people to also have that curiosity to explore more about Korea, more about Korea's culture, because there really is so much to offer, so much to see and learn.
저기 괜찮아 보이는데?
좀 이따가 북한 탈북자 게스트가 와가지고 강채리 MC님이랑 인터뷰를 하거든요. 그 장소를 지금 헌팅하고 있어요.
여기서 찍을까?
We're going to meet a North Korean defector. Her name is Yi-hyun-seo. She is a student now living in Seoul, but she's also a very active activist who works to sort of shed light on North Korean human rights issues. And I think she can tell real stories of young North Koreans still living in the regime, and also other North Korean defectors who have escaped from North Korea.
It's really nice to meet you in person. I mean, obviously, I checked out so many of your interviews.
Oh, really? That's embarrassing.
No, very inspiring, I really have to say. What do you do these days? Is there any special ongoing project?
As I'm a student, every day I go to school, but besides that, I'm giving a lot of speeches in international community. So also this Saturday, I'm leaving to Stanford to give a speech. So there's a lot of speeches actually. So
at Stanford, is there anything, a little bit of a teaser, maybe?
Oh, it's about they want to hear my life the most, and then also in terms of human rights in North Korea. So as you might saw some of the videos.
Well, that's exactly what I'm going to be asking you as well today. This is probably one of the questions that you get asked almost every day, maybe like thousands of times. But what was it like right after you left for you?
If I would knew that what gonna happen in my life without being family, especially in other foreign country, if I knew the answer, maybe I wanna leave the country. With curious and living in the other country by myself, which is totally independently, it's totally different. First of all, I had to learn the foreign language since I don't know how to speak Chinese. And then there's nobody can care about me. And I was 17. And in China, the status is unstable because as a refugee situation. So everything is hard to imagine. As a North Korean, as a human rights activist, I know what I need to, and I believe that we will have unification one day, and then that's not that long after. So I'm just educating myself and giving a lot of experiences, just preparing myself to be a better person after we united. I want to help for both North Korea and South Korea with my ability somehow.
Thank you so much for coming on to our show.
Thank you.
My first question is, what's the #1 concern for young North Koreans every day?
The concept of money has totally changed in North Korea. Because the company is suddenly shutting down and the ration system completely stopped, the smells of decomposing bodies was everywhere. It's completely different compared to our generation.
Real stories coming from North Korea. Thank you so much for your interview today.
Thank you for having me.
She might not have felt too comfortable speaking in front of all these other people who are not really controlled in the studio, but I think she did a great job in terms of just keeping that comfort and keep going with the interview, so we're very thankful.
Even though the weather is not that great and it's so windy and it bothers me a lot, but I think I had a great experience by filming in the outside, which I never done this in the past. So yeah, and then every staff members having hard work here in this situation. So I'm really thankful for them for their effort, and especially for Cherry. Yeah.